Hi, this is the Professional Amateur Hour coming to you with another review. This week I checked out Immortal Combat. And this 1994 film also has another title, which is Resort to Kill. But with this one, it was directed by Dan Nira and stars Roddy Rowdy Piper, Shin'ichi, Chiba, and Aaran McBee, among others, of course. So what is the story of this movie? Well, it does follow Roddy Rowdy Piper as he's a detective and he's in a sting operation with two other, police, and one of those police dies. So he kind of wants revenge, and he figures out that the people who killed the police was a organization that has this kind of compound on this island, and there's also a resort on the island too. So Roddy Rowdy Piper goes on vacation to the resort, and of course he's there trying to get into the bad organization's compound, and he finds a lady taking pictures, and then it turns out on the compound they are making immortal ninjas who are also killers. And so he has to kind of get in there, and they're also kind of running just, fights for fun as well. So he gets involved in the fights, and he's not doing too well. And it just happens that his other partner from the police force has joined him at the resort, and he is also a ninja as well. So he's got a ninja on his team now. And after that, it just kind of goes all crazy from there. What will happen though? Well, for that, you gotta watch the movie and find out. All right, so let's discuss this movie. Well, first of all, I gotta say, don't confuse this one with Immortal Combat from 2026. That's a different movie, so, this one is quite different. This one is from the 90s and stars Roddy Rowdy Piper, so of course, I had to press play on this one. I really like Roddy Rowdy Piper. I just like seeing him in anything, really. I think his presence on screen is just so much fun. Even if he's not, the best actor, he just has great comedic timing, and he kind of has a few jokes in this one that are funny. He also has this great chemistry with everyone around him. Everyone just kind of wants to be with him, I guess. And it's really good. Everything that he does is really good in this one. He is certainly, the part of the movie that I was really looking forward to and was not disappointed by. I also enjoyed the other main actor there, Shin'ichi Chiba. I thought he was really well done in this one. He has sword fighting skills. He's actually kind of really good, I would say, when he's practicing, and then later on when he's actually fighting. There's even one scene kind of early on where he gets a sword and he is using the flat side of the sword, and it's really cool, and it's really well done as well. So the choreography plus these guys who actually have skills work in tandem to make a very kind of fun movie, I gotta say. Another reason I had great fun with this one was because it was a cheesy movie. Of course, with Roddy Rowdy Piper, you're not making a serious movie. It's just a cheesy action film, and I enjoyed it certainly for what it was. It is also a B film, and we love those B movies around here. It's just got some B movie moments that I just kind of broke out laughing. Usually it was just someone yelling randomly, they yell for the bus boy, not the bus boy, the bag boy, or bell boy, what's it called, a bellhop? And they'll hit the bell and go, Jerry! Just yell it randomly, and then the henchmen get yelled at randomly, in this one scene by the big boss. And there's just a bunch of stuff where if it was in any other movie it would be kind of awkward, but with this one it has its cheek in its tongue and is quite cheesy, and I don't know, knows what it's making more likely than not. So they're really just having fun, and that fun comes across on screen. Other than that, there were a few moments where I even was impressed with the shooting, or at least the framing of the scenes. I thought that was, at least decent enough where it does add some interest. And this is just, a low budget B movie, so you don't expect too much. But, you can see skill behind the camera, of course, in front of the camera with the stunts and stuff. So it is just, well put together, fun, schlocky action film that if you're looking for something to be entertained by, I think that you can't go wrong with this one. And I think that brings me to what doesn't work with this film. Well, of course, it's a B movie. It's not serious at all. So I think that might kind of deter some people. I love that stuff, but if you wanted something that's, highbrow or even well made to a certain extent, then this is not going to be it. It really just is a cheesy action film one where you can just turn off your brain and enjoy it for what it is. I would say it does kind of get lost in its own plot. Like there are scenes that just kind of seem not necessarily like filler, but just unnecessary. Like there's a whole like breakfast scene, like you just, ordering breakfast and talking to someone. Then he is like arguing with the concierge at the restaurant or the hotel or whatever it is. And then there's, just stuff like that. Like there's a tourist scene, like just go to the Incan ruins or whatever it is on this island. And it just, kind of is a B movie. Like it's nothing spectacular, but you wouldn't expect that from a B movie, right? You want it for the B, right? Not for that A level quality. And that is, part of the charm to it, but part of it that I think would, certainly keep people away. Another thing that would probably keep people away is the availability. It is on YouTube and it's just like a VHS remastered rip. I did see in the comment, like the person did put in some time to kind of do that. And it's just, available to you there. So the quality of the picture is, let's just say, what you would expect from a VHS rip from 1994. And that is one of those things where like I don't mind it. I can see, modern day audiences being like, I don't want to see that quality of picture. I need, 1080p or whatever. You're not getting that with this one, but you are getting something else. So it is that way. If you can, press play on this one, I would say it is fun. And so would I recommend this movie? Well, I would say if you like good, bad movies, yeah, this one is to have some fun with. It is a little bit crazy once, it does become more of a ninja movie and all of that stuff. So there is fun to be had. So press play if you want. As for a rating, well, I gotta give it the good, bad score of 4.5. And with that being said, I think that's all I wanted to say. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.